Hi, welcome. This is first little bullshit session with Chris about a little bit of craft beer and a little bit of manly stuff, or whatever the hell you want to call it. So what I'm doing today is something we're going to do throughout this. We're going to go through it, and I'm going to test some beers. We're going to go out and try something new, and we're going to look at this and say, well, what the hell? I'm sitting out here on my porch. I'm at home, which means I actually get a chance to drink without anybody bothering me, which is a great thing because it doesn't really happen when I'm at Flood Valley. That being said, I am the owner of Flood Valley Brewing Craft Tap House in Chehalis, Washington. And so we do specialize in 24 taps of craft beer, wine, cider, and mead. So we do have all that stuff as well as some draft beer and kombucha. So that all being said, not going to be the most interesting video you ever seen. I can't guarantee I'm going to keep your attention the whole time, but hey, we're going to try like hell. So we're going to sit here and I'm going to break out the beers I got today. So first one I got here is from Copper Pot, or it's called Copper Pot. Sorry, not from Copper Pot. This is the Rocky Road Milk Stout. This is from White Elm Brewing. This is going to be very good. I mean, it's 8% by alcohol by volume, 16 ounce, obviously. And it says cone or dish, so we can put this thing in anything. That's where we're going to go. So we're going to grab a nice glass here, and got a little Wolf Tree Brewing glass here. So, and just to clarify, so people who want to say I'm drinking out of a wine glass, this is not a wine glass. This is a Belgian beer glass. Probably not the best glass for a nice dessert stout like this, but you know what? I don't care. This is what I'm drinking it out of. You can drink it out of whatever the hell you like. But I like this because with the tulip design, it actually allows the aromas to come right to your nose and gives you a good flavor profile. This would be much easier when I bring in people to talk to and talk with. So, but we're going to go through and we're going to work on this. So we're going to pour this bad mamma jamma. Just go right down there. We want to give a nice head. It's always good to give head. That's probably a little too much, but that's all right because this is a very, very big stout. So, as I said, what we're going to do all throughout the series of videos I'm going to start doing here is, we're going to just have random subjects. I mean, I don't care if I'm going to be putting disc brakes on the 1967 Ford Custom 500, doing some, suspension work on it, working on a Harley, building stuff, doing some laser etching. We're gonna do all sorts of weird things, and you're just gonna say, the hell, that guy Chris does a lot of different things. And it's like, yes I do, and I'm not very good at any of them, but that's what we're going for. So of course you can see we got a nice creamy foamy head on here, very nice dark coloration. So we do know as a dessert stout it better be that way, of course. So we're gonna go up here, take it to the nose, and oh, smell the chocolate, you smell the nuts in there. It definitely does smell like, if you were to break down Rocky Road ice cream or Rocky Road candy bar and just had that sitting right there and smell this beer, you're going to get a lot of similarities. So it's going to be very much on that flavor profile. They're definitely trying to get that chocolate, marshmallow, the nuts, just everything there. I wish I was able to be reading more about this right now, but like I said, so this is beers I've been getting through my Tabor account. So these are not beers that you're going to find just everywhere on the shelf and then the store. It'd be hard to read because it's all backwards and stuff. So we're going to go up here. We're going to have a nice big taste of that first one here. God damn, yeah, that's pretty tasty. So there we go. We're going to have to top that one off because that's very tasty beer. Yep, we're going there. There we go. All of it. Empty can, happy can. So, of course, we're going to go through, we're going to rate these on Untapped and such, and we're going to make sure that the brewers know that this is a fantastic beer. Like I said, you get a lot of notes of the marshmallow, the chocolate, the nuts. You really do get that flavor of almost having a Rocky Road ice cream. This is a very thick, full-bodied stout, so what the hell, I'm going to enjoy the hell out of this and keep talking to you guys for a minute. Of course, as you know, this is the first, little thing I'm doing. And This is also the first day of, we just found out in the state of Washington here that we are back onto a state shutdown. So we're, the COVID virus. So, hey, on the high side, I'm drinking responsibly and self-distancing. So, the only ones close to me is you right now. So we're going to enjoy that by the video. All right. So what we'll do is we'll come back and I'm going to finish this beer. Then we'll come back, we'll open up the next one and talk about that. So I do have a couple other ones here. I do have Hoppin' Frog's Coconut Cream Pie. Sounds very interesting. Then also, we're getting to a big beer here. I have Cinnamon Vanilla Rum Barrel Aged Mr. Sandman. That's from North River Brewery, sorry. So we got a few to liven up the night, so I'll be back with the next one. We just finished up a White Elm Brewing Copper Pot Rocky Road Milk Stout. I'm going to tell you, freaking fantabulous beer. Brewed by White Elm Brewing Company in Lincoln, Nebraska. So if you're ever in Lincoln, Nebraska, or if you get the opportunity to get this, beer stuck in the zipper, that's always awesome. It is an amazing beer, and I'd be very curious to see what else these guys do, because not a lot of people think about this, but as a brewery, we can all brew a lot of great IPAs. That being said, brewing big, flavorful stouts and ales like that, like something like this one here, that is an art. That, really is. It's just, it's hard to make something that can be 8%. 8% is not a huge number in the craft beer world, but to get the flavors that they're getting with that, not going boozy, not going over the top, makes a huge difference. It really does. It's one of the things where you can sit there and say, I can enjoy that beer. And I enjoyed it fairly quickly, which is very good to say for a big beer like that too. Is, you can have a big stout, a big heavy-bodied beer, and sometimes they're just a little too much. And obviously, absolutely not with the Copper Pot from White Elm Brewing. So, okay, sorry, gotta make room for the next one. All right, so what we got next is Hoppin' Frog. This is their Coconut Cream Pie. And if I want to read a little bit off the label here, it's going to be delicious flavors reminiscent of coconut cream pie abound in this special dessert beer. Lightly toasted coconut flavor is perfectly complemented by a friendly whipped cream character, creating an amazing flavor and aroma. So I'm interested. It really does interest me. It's like, if you can pull that coconut cream pie flavor into a beer, you've done something special. Now, this is also a 9%er, so 9%, we're going to go from 8% to 9%. So, hey, you know what? Go big or go home. Gonna bring out my handy dandy Ex Novo Brewing glass. I love this one as well. I love all my beer glasses. So again, sticking with my Belgian style, because there's something about it. I love this style of glass. It's really very fun to drink out of. It's very handy because I can talk with my hands, and I can sit there and be like, oh yeah, I'm probably not going to spill it, and I'm going to set it down very gently, and it's always going to land on its side. So, that was a big stout. This one here is just, it says an ale with coconut and vanilla flavors added. So, we see that it's a nice look. It looks almost like a cream ale. Get a nice golden color and everything here. There's a little bit of a nice creamy white foamy head, so it's very light color. Of course, still got more in the can, so we'll definitely go back for this. This is always special. This is the best part of the can of beer. I don't want to tell you anything different. So it's like when you blow the keg at a bar. If you're drinking a good craft beer, that's not, if it's cloudy, if it's kind of looking, does not mean it doesn't taste good. And honestly, you're getting the best nutrients in the beer, so take it, enjoy it. You're kind of a lucky person who gets that last beer. Holy crap. The aroma of this is very much, thank God I don't have COVID. I got my taste and my smell, but I can tell you right now, I mean, it smells like a coconut cream pie. So that's a win. That right there off the bat is, I completely recognize the smell. And a lot of people don't think about this, but when you add like a head to a beer and foam, what that does is actually complements the flavor because it gives you the aroma. The aroma of the beer is in the head of the beer. And when you can actually get that perfect aroma, that really complements the flavor because it gives you that idea of what you're drinking. So we're going to go on to this and we're going to take a nice big healthy taste of it. And you guys are going to look at me and say, yes, sir. Man. Okay, so here's where we're going on this one. We're getting a little more of a boozy character with that 9%. Definitely get the coconut, definitely get the vanilla. Am I gonna go on pie so much? I don't really know. I'm gonna say super pie, but it is there. It really is there. This is a one and done beer. I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and say I really want to drink 4 or 5 of these in a setting. This is gonna be I'm gonna sit down and have one and share it with my friends. Like I said, great flavor, freaking beautiful clarity. It really is a nice beer, and I'm not going to say it's a bad beer. Just it is definitely a very sweet. So as you're drinking the sweetness of this thing, it's going to be a little harder to palate for a long time. So we're going to go, and I'm going to pause again, and I'm going to sit here, and I'm going to pound this thing out, and enjoy the hell out of this. I mean, we got more in the can, so we might as well put that. Oh, there we go. Happy can. Prost. Cheers. Gotta enjoy it. Give me a few minutes and we'll keep drinking her. Alright, we're back here after a little bit of lighting change. It's getting close to dusk, and probably a little bit better that you can see my face, or maybe not. Depends on your opinion. So we're down to the last drink of the Hoppin' Frog Coconut Cream Pie. And I'm going to tell you about, like any pie, one slice is enough. To a certain point there where you almost feel like you're drinking suntan lotion. The sweet suntan lotion. Like I said, good beer, but it's really a one and done. I think you can enjoy this as a dessert. Just like pie, it's best after a meal, but don't think you're going to finish your whole night on this. Alright, ignore Nova in the background. That's my Belgian Malinois. She is barking at probably absolutely nothing as normal. But we're going to go like this, and we're going to say, oh, we can't even put that in there. So, happy can. Make sure you go to check out Hoppin' Frog Brewing. They're in Akron, Ohio. I definitely had some great beers from these guys. Like I said, if you don't know what Tavor is, it's an amazing app for beer geeks. It's really something where if you... Okay, my camera decides to cut off on me. So, Akron, Ohio, if you have a beer from the Hoppin' Frog guys, just remember that. See, we're over there. So we're going to put that off to the side there. And we're going to be like, next glass here. Because that's what you want to remember. Next glass, next beer. So, right now we have from River North Brewery, the Cinnamon Vanilla Rum Barrel Aged Mr. Sandman. So we're going to go and do this, and you know, any man, normal man, does not always have a bottle opener. But most men carry a lighter. Fire, you know, caveman thing. And it works great to open the bottle. Getting a little bit more to the buzz point, just to understand that as we go further on in this stuff, that we're going to get to that point where probably by the end of every video, Chris is going to be a little bit inebriated. And holy shit, this is a dark beer. We're going to go like that. I'm going to start that off. And I'm going to smell that there, and holy crap. And I'm going to pause you, and I'll come back and let you know a little bit more. Alrighty then. Camera just cut out on me, so it's battery powers. I'm not the best person at keeping all my batteries working, so. River North Brewing, or River North Brewery, sorry. This is the Cinnamon Vanilla Rum Barrel Aged Mr. Sandman. This was vintage 2020, release number 1. Cases bottled were 150 of this. Of course, they put on here Dream a Tropical Dream. I'm sitting here looking at this beer going, I don't see tropical. I see dark. Dark like my soul. Uh, we're going there, so. Alright. Chris is now got a buzz. Like I said, probably most of our videos are going to end up with Chris being a little inebriated, because I do like the beers that are usually 10+% and barrel aged. Not to say I don't enjoy my IPAs. I do enjoy my IPAs, but like I said, most breweries can make an amazing IPA. When you get to a beer like this, this is where the tricks come in. When you start aging in barrels and you start getting to the high alcohol end of beer, it can be very difficult. This one here is at about 12.8% alcohol by volume. God, I'm just been drinking fairly quick, so those 3 beers have actually kind of hit me a little quick, and like I said, a little bit on the inebriated side. So we're going to go give this one a nice little swish here. This is in probably one of my favorite beer glasses, which is my Deschutes Brewing glass. I do love this one because it's probably the most, it's probably the best glasswork, I think, out of the glasses I got. Because a lot of them might look like something that of, basic stuff you can get from a lot of different glass places. Sorry, my brain is not working exactly as far as that. So we're gonna get into this beer. We're gonna take a big taste of this and let's see what we got. So start off with a nice little snifter. Oh, Jesus Christ, if you can smell the cinnamon and vanilla and the perfection in this beer, you're crazy, because it is an amazing beer. It really is. Kind of got the feeling that I'm going to enjoy the hell out of this. I'm probably not going to be able to get up and walk away from the table right now, though, because, if you're going to drink anything above like 8%, you probably should plan it out for more than a 30-minute session. Just saying. That's just where we're at. So, prost to you guys. Cheers. And we're going to enjoy it. Oh, man. Okay. So, initial thought on this. Very light-bodied. Which is, of course, dangerous, because this means it's going to go down smooth. Honestly, not very boozy for what it is. I mean, 12.8%. This is where, like I said, creating these big alcohol beers is an art. It really is. I will give it to any brewery that can get into the barrel aged and make these things this way. Because when you get over 12%, and if you can make a beer that's not going to be super boozy, that is a win. That's an amazing craft, amazing creation. As a home brewer and a brewer myself, I can tell you that this is not an easy thing to do. It's very easy to have a beer that can be very boozy, very high in alcohol, but to get that all to come together, to kind of be smooth body, smooth drinking, and just damn right enjoyable. That's how I'm going to go with this with these guys. I'm going to say, amazing job to River North Brewery. Cannot speak, so I apologize. It's been a long day with the governor announcing the restrictions. I do want to say cheers to all my friends who are watching this, and you're not going to stay around to the end of this beer, because probably by the end of this beer I'm probably going to want to drink more, and I don't know what I'm going to be drinking after this, but it won't be on camera because I'll be falling over. So, peace out. Love y'all. And this is a bullshit with Chris session finalized and over.